I'm well aware of Monster Hunter. Have been for a long while, since even before the Rathalos got into Smash Ultimate as a boss. I played multiple demos and betas of Monster Hunter games on 3DS, PS4, Wii U, Switch, and PS5. However, I never actually played through the full version of a Monster Hunter game ever. I originally wasn't gonna get into Wilds right at launch since Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition drops later in March. However, seeing so many people getting into Wilds, whether they pick it up themselves, get it gifted via a friend, or win it via a giveaway, I caved in and bought a copy myself to finally get into my very first official Monster Hunter game, Monster Hunter Wilds. The game's story starts off with an attack of a mysterious monster which we're calling the White Wraith, as Nata, one of the core characters of this story, escapes his village and finds himself in the company of basically Al Hunter and his characters on a sand ship, I think, going through the Forbidden Lands, the main region of this game, which is a mysterious and previously thought uninhabited area. And yeah, it's a great story with quests that revolve around different tribes and villages, traditions, freedom and hope, monsters, slow walking or riding until big monster suddenly shows up and then the hunt begins. Just keep it in mind that a lot of the story has those walking segments, which can be a bit much, really. You know, like a lot of big games with walking segments like this nowadays. At least the monster hunting makes up for it. The hunts are a lot of fun and add a lot of replay value to hunt down monsters you fight throughout the game if you need to get materials for certain gear and equipment, and can be played either solo with AI allies or actual allies from the internet. The monster designs are unique and cool, and the monsters themselves are satisfying to wound, which happens to be a new addition to this game, and take down. And also feel like they're fighting for their lives to the point of just deciding to run away. Like that'll stop me though.
You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
You can even cut off the tail of a monster, and it is satisfying to do so. Okay, I killed it. Feels weird though, there's no victory tune or anything, it just fell.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Gameplay itself does take some getting used to compared to other games with action-like gameplay, as well as a wide array of weapons for fans of multiple times. I admittedly haven't dabbled in a lot of the weapons and mainly used the dual blades, which are a lot of fun, and it is especially fun to pull this sick move off. Doing this is especially satisfying. I also used the light rifle for a bit, and it's cool. I'd especially use it while riding on a Sacred though, which reminds me, the mounts in the form of Sacred are fun new additions from what I'm aware, and able to help out whether it be getting somewhere fast or out of danger fast to heal, or using whetstones to sharpen your weapons once they're sharpless? I don't know what the word for that is. Has gone down from using it. I also customized it and named my one Sora just because. Performance is also really good, and I think I only noticed like one instance of frame drops and or frozen frame for like a second. Yeah, it's nothing game breaking though, it's still pretty good. Did I mention creating your own character? Yes, the character creator is insanely detailed with the customization for both the hunter and your palico companion who helps out often, whether it be attacking monsters with you or healing you when you need it. I named my one Cat. Also, my hunter looks like a nightmare.
What's that?
But it was worth it. This compliment about it is probably the best compliment I'm gonna get for my hunter from this game. I pulled my hunter from the beta, by the way. But if you feel a little stuck or close to death even, you can also launch an SOS flare to summon AI or online players to help you out during a hunt, which is especially handy for newcomers of Monster Hunter. And you can also heal using items, you know, just in case you didn't know you could do that. Sometimes your palico will help out and heal you or remove a status effect. Visually, the game is gorgeous, with it using the RE engine from the cutscenes, characters, as well as the world of the game being the Forbidden Lands and the multiple areas, which are beautiful and full of life with monsters roaming around, materials to gather, and fish ponds to be fishing at, as well as set pieces that showcase how stunning this game is, with a lot of them done via the sacred. Pop-up camps are also really cool ideas and are nice places to have a little rest. Basically extra versions of the base camps throughout, which happen to be a pretty good area. Until a monster shows up while you're out and wrecks it on you, that is, cause yes, that can happen. You can also cook at base camp or a pop-up camp, or just about anywhere as long as you aren't in danger, which really helps out buffing your character, making hunts a little easier. I usually try to cook every couple quests and or hunts in case a previous buff runs out. Hook-sling is also a really cool feature and allows you to take advantage of the environment by grappling, pulling down terrain, or whatever you pull down to damage monsters, and also pick up materials from afar. Difficulty isn't hard, but it's also not easy either. It's a good difficulty as I rarely die during the hunts. I really like the characters as well. Nata is great with him looking to find his home after being forced to run away and seeing the many people he's come across, as well as the journey he's been on and the monsters. Really shaped him as a character and the person. And Oma is gorgeous, like she is beautiful, love her. She's also who you go to when you wanna do a hunt or an optional quest or online quest, whatever, but yeah, she allows us to hunt because she's a goddess. A lot of other characters are pretty good too, with Gemma being the smithy, helping you to upgrade armor and weapons, as well as create new, better armor and gear to get better stats and become stronger, using materials you found from monster hunting or material hunting. Olivia being another hunter who shows up every now and then when you send in an SOS flare. Eric being a monster maniac, etc. And of course, the hunter himself. They really made the hunter a badass in this one, despite the looks I gave him. There are side quests as well, however as of editing there aren't a lot I've encountered so far, and I'm like 20 hours into this game. I think more at this point. I've been in the low rank, I'm in high rank, and I've only done like 4 side quests so far. Okay, I'm from the future here. Okay, so hear me out. I'm just noticing more side quests are popping up as I continue the high rank stuff, and I personally think the side quests are the weaker part of the game. It just really depends on the side quest itself, because some side quests are a pain in the ass, while others are honestly decent enough. Some are just okay, while others are just good. A lot of the time they don't tell you where on the maps to go, which makes it feel like a waste of a side quest. At least I can fish though. I love fishing in Monster Hunter Wilds. Music is banging and fantastic. There are a lot of memorable tracks with very few forgettable tracks as well. There's nothing like getting pumped up by the music while hunting monsters. Just listen to this majestic track. Overall, Monster Hunter Wilds is an amazing game and a clear Game of the Year material game of the two 2025 releases I have played so far. And that's before we get stuff like Nintendo Switch 2, Death Stranding 2, Metroid Prime 4, GTA 6, if that even comes out this year, and many more. Oh, also Expedition 33 and Xenoblade X, of course. And I'd highly recommend it to any newcomers and veterans of the series, cause as a newcomer to the series, Monster Hunter Wilds is honestly perfect for newcomers especially. And it makes me want to go back and check out some of the other Monster Hunter titles, especially Monster Hunter Rise, which I've heard really good things about. For veterans though, I can't say for sure, as I'm not a veteran myself. But I personally really like this game, but if you like Monster Hunter at all, then give it a go, I'd recommend. It's crazy that they sold 8 million copies of the game within 3 days of release. This might be Capcom's biggest launch yet, with free DLC underway, with I assume an upcoming paid expansion in like a year or two. I remember you did that for Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise, Capcom. I know you can do it with Wild as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention one other thing. I like how the title screen changes depending on either the area or the story you're in. I'm not entirely sure.